race now. I mean, oh, so close to the sweep.
Finished second, had a chance to win it. Late caution foiled his chance, or he would be grabbing the broom that Kyle Busch has used here twice, sweeping the weekend.
And that's what he's after. He wants one of those bags. Tried at Homestead, tried here, oh so close.
The goal today was to win one for John. In the memory of John Edwards, Kyle Larson dominates and wins Bristol. Denny Hamlin 2.3 seconds back. Ty Gibbs a great finish, edges Chase Briscoe. Ryan Blaney up into the top 5 at the finish. Byron holds the point lead over Hamlin and Bell. It's the 31st career win for Kyle Larson, 5th among active drivers, and his 3rd win at Bristol. He's won half the last 6 races here, including the last 2.
Yeah, absolutely. This one's definitely for John.
315th career win for Hendrick Motorsports, and 3rd of the season.
Doesn't get any more dominant than that. Got to give it up to the Gibbs cars. Remember, that Bowman car was right there in the mix too. Bowman, but those Gibbs cars, they all have really good equipment this weekend. Put some pressure on Hendrick.
Kyle Larson saluting the crowd with a Polish victory lap here. Parks against the wall in front of his crew. Come out to pit wall to meet him.
When he was up on the rev limiter right there, I'm like, man, we need to find another gear. Apparently he found it.
Well, they didn't wear out this time. Yesterday, what a difference a day makes. Unbelievable.
On a day in which we expected to maybe have to use all 10 sets of tires and be looking for more, Mother Nature greets us with sunshine, and it becomes a whole different race with only 3 caution flags, including the 2 stage breaks.
Well, that was an absolute dominant performance by Kyle Larson, something that we've seen here in the past, and this is just one of his best racetracks. You mentioned him trying to win all 3 races this weekend. He got to 2 out of 3 and finished second in the truck race, like you said, but I see a lot of emotion for these guys with the passing of John Edwards this week, so.
You know, when Jim Campbell was Chevrolet and Rick Hendrick decided to revive the Cup career of Kyle Larson, it was John Edwards who was put in place, not just to do publicity, but to help Larson and guide him and help rebuild his image. And now he is a champion and truly a big star of this sport. And a lot of that credit must go to John Edwards.
Well, arguably the biggest star in the sport right now. I think when you look at Kyle Larson and what he's been able to do here on Sundays and Saturdays and Fridays and during the week at his high limits sprint car series and everything that he races, dirt late model cars,
Indy 500 coming up.
He's just so known by all the race fans all over the world.
And Jamie Little is with him.
Now Larson gets the helmet off, and Kyle, what a dominant performance. You won 2 of the 3 races this weekend, but I just heard you say on the radio, we did this one for John. What did John mean to you, Kyle?
Yeah, no, this one's definitely for John. He's just a great guy here. So we're going to miss him, but successful weekend here. Wish he was going to be here with us to celebrate, but I know he's celebrating with us in spirit. So, yeah, just a flawless race once again here at Bristol for the 5 team. Really, really good car. That was a lot of fun. You know, however many laps of green we ran there was a lot of fun, and I was pretty comfortable with things, and then Denny came on really strong there before the pit cycle, and then yeah, just kind of kept the pressure on from there. So I knew I had to make some good moves in traffic. Felt like I did a pretty good job there in traffic. Split the middle sometimes when I needed to, so yeah, just a lot of fun. A little bit out of breath. It's just so high pace here, and heart rate's up. So really cool. Thanks to HinderCars.com, Chevy, Prime, Valvoline, this whole team. You know, the pit crew. This is their first win with the 5 team. So it's been fun celebrating with them. And yeah, it's good to be back at Victory Lane.
Cliff Daniels, your crew chief, told me we're going to have to play in the moment. We don't know what to expect today. Kyle, this was not the race we all expected. What from your perspective, I mean, at what point did you realize this is not going to be a tire conservation race?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, early on, yeah, we were all kind of just riding in line like we did in the spring last year, and I was just trying to keep an eye on the track, and I felt like, you know, it was starting to get a little bit darker on exit, so I was like, all right, that means some rubber's laying down. And then people kind of got the middle, and then we get back down. So I was like, screw it, I'm just going to go to the lead here and pick the pace up, and maybe the pace will help lay the rubber down even more. And it did, and it turned into a normal Bristol track there for us. So really played in our favor. Obviously, having the track position helps a lot. You know, if Denny's in front of me, it could be a totally different story. It'd be really hard to pass him. But glad to stop his 3-beat. We hate to see him win, so as I'm sure you guys do too. But it's just good to be back here at Victory Lane.
Good to see Kyle Larson get the win, and he does it